What they do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Cam back here with another video, man. Today we finna talk about Jayson Tatum and how Jayson Tatum was benched in the Olympics and all the criticism and hate that's been, that's been on Jayson Tatum, man, for the most part. But anyways, as we all know, Jayson Tatum in the Olympic Games was benched unexpectedly. In a couple of the games, he was completely out the rotation for whatever reason. We don't know. I don't know. Um, it got a lot of uproar from the media, social media as well. A lot of people was worried about why Jayson Tatum wasn't playing, wasn't getting no playing time. But that started to happen. Then you got people in the media as well that started talking about it. But for the most part, I would say this. I feel like that Steve Kerr was very wrong in his approach, from him not for Jayson Tatum being one of the best players in the league, arguably top 5 in the league in my opinion, uh, and having him be benched. I don't feel I don't understand why was that. You bench one of the best players on the league and um, a guy who just coming off a championship. A lot of people gonna be saying, "Oh, he didn't win Finals MVP or Eastern Conference Finals MVP." A lot of people, been throwing out the narrative that he was carried. Without, let's say this, man, without Jayson Tatum, the Celtics don't win the championship. Uh, Jayson Tatum was great on both ends. He might in some games he probably didn't shoot very well, but he was key to the team. Facilitating, playmaking, playing defense. Just doing the little things to get you a win, man. Even though you know offensively, in some of those games he didn't have it going. Could have been aggressive in some of those games, but he was playing good team ball for the most part throughout this playoffs. It seems to me he didn't really care too much about getting the Finals MVP, or because he knew you know the way that he was playing was pretty much the way that he was playing all season. If you really watch the Boston Celtics, he wasn't forcing anything. Now sometimes he does get into jack up a couple bad shots from here and there. But for the most part, Jayson Tatum was letting the game come to him. Wasn't forcing anything like he used to. And I feel like he played great throughout this playoff run. And I just feel like people are starting to hate him for some reason, because he didn't win the Finals MVP, I guess. And they're starting to discredit him and take him out the top 10, top 5 players in the league. Got guys saying he's not a superstar. I'm talking about dudes who are in the media who said this. I forgot who said it. I can't think of the dude's name who said it, but when I scrolled past it, I was like, oh my God, wow. Not a top 5 in the league. That's crazy. A top 10 in the league, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, this Jayson Tatum hate has got to stop. regardless of what we think. He has been one of the most accomplished up and coming stars, superstars in the league. He has proven that multiple times. You know, Jayson Tatum has lived up to the pretty much, to the hype coming into the league. He is one of the best small forwards in the league, if not the best small forward. As a matter of fact, he is the best small forward in the league because I would take him over LeBron and KD. I don't care what nobody. I don't care what about no Olympics. I don't. That's we're talking about the NBA. Jayson Tatum is the best small forward in the league. You can like it or not, cause who's there is better than? Like who you gonna take other than LeBron, KD, and maybe Kawhi. Kawhi he barely stays on the court, so he's out the conversation. Paul George is inconsistent. Who else you gonna put in that small forward range? There's not many. It's not many people small forwards you would take over Jayson Tatum. It's just not. He is the best small forward in the league, in my opinion. If we going to, especially going into the season, he's the best small forward in the league. But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you got dudes say he's not a superstar. He's definitely a superstar. He's definitely proven that multiple times. I don't get why. Recency bias. This recency bias. This is a recency bias area. People tend to go off recency bias. Right now, people would say Steph is the best player in the league just based off the performance he just had in the Olympics, which is not true. He's not the best player in the league. And he's still up there, top 6, top 7, top 5. You know, I actually put Steph in my top 5 because Steph has been consistent over the last few years. Yeah, Steph has been, and he just won the championship not too long ago. So that right there for sure put him in the top 5. But yeah, man, this Jayson Tatum hate is outlandish. It's disrespectful to this man, especially after him winning the championship. I don't get it. And because if he start, as soon as he start back this upcoming season, dropping 30 and 40 on people's teams, then everybody gonna be back on the Jayson Tatum train. I don't understand where the disrespect came from. I don't understand it. You got a championship now. Olympic gold medalist, a two-time Olympic gold medalist, by the way. Actually, last time he won, before this year, before he won Olympic gold medalist, he was the second best player behind KD. And that was one of the worst teams to ever play in the Olympics. It's one of the worst teams to ever play in the Olympics. And Jayson Tatum was the second best player. He averaged 16 points a game, which in the Olympics is like averaging 25. It's like averaging 25 or 30. But yeah, man, Jayson Tatum, he's gonna keep. He gonna be killing. He gonna keep killing. Once he do all that, and don't let him win another championship and win Finals MVP. Then people are not gonna have nothing to say. They're gonna be just all They're gonna be back on this turn. They're gonna be back on this dick, huh? But yeah, man. Tell me what y'all think about Jayson Tatum, man. Comments, man. I feel like he's a top five player in my opinion in the league. Best small forward in the league. Uh, yeah, man. Tell me what y'all think. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe. I'm out.